Hello everyone, dear friends. Today we will not talk about a smart device. But it's difficult to build a smart home without a laptop or personal computer. This is where high-quality lighting comes in handy, since healthy vision will still be useful to us. I want to share my experience and tell you in detail about one excellent lamp, which is very useful when working at a computer in the dark. The table lamp, or rather ScreenBar Baseus, is a little unusual in that it is attached to the monitor, and its second advantage is its asymmetrical glow, that is, it does not illuminate the monitor, but shines in front of it, but does not shine into the eyes. This allows you to work at the computer without harm to your eyes even in complete darkness. Let's take a closer look at this lamp and check all its capabilities. Baseus is a fairly well-known Chinese company specializing in the production of high-quality accessories for mobile devices and gadgets. I have been using this lamp for more than 2 years, so it's difficult to call it new. But I also couldn't help but share with you, and so I ordered another lamp for my son's monitor. The lamp is delivered in a cardboard box with color printing. On the front there is a photograph of the lamp itself, and on the left side is the name and logo of the manufacturer. The manufacturer has several models of a similar lamp. There are not many differences, rather in the control and mounting. You will find links to the product in the description under the video. In my review we will talk about the lamp modeled GIWK-01. Which we can find out on the back of the box. We immediately see other characteristics, such as power supply from 5 volts and a maximum power of 5 watts. The principle of operation of the lamp is also schematically presented, that is, it shines parallel to the monitor and at an angle to them on the desktop. But at the same time it does not shine in the eyes. A unique QR code allows you to check the originality of the product. There is no need to worry about delivery. Baseus took a responsible approach to packaging. In addition to the plastic niche for the lamp and accessories, there is even foam glued on the lid to protect it from damage during delivery. There is a cardboard business card holder in a separate pocket. In it we will find a warranty card. Instructions in English. And also a bonus from the seller, a set of funny stickers. In the next compartment there is a cardboard box with a power cable. The cable length is 1.5 meters. The connection for a PC or laptop is ideal. On one side is the usual USB port, and on the other is a Type-C port. You can both power a lamp and charge a smartphone. The lamp itself is also protected by plastic bags. Lamp characteristics. Baseus GIWK-01 i-wok series asymmetrical lamp. Adjustable color, white, warm white, mixed. The thickness of the monitor frame at the installation site, 8 mm to 20 mm, 3 lighting modes, touch control to adjust brightness. Color temperature, 2800K-4000K-5500K. Color rendering index RA, 80. The cylindrical lamp body is made of aluminum alloy painted with matte black paint. There are 2 advantages here, the heat dissipation of LEDs and the stylish appearance. There are plastic plugs on the left and right of the lamp. Touch control buttons are located on the right side of the lamp. At the same time, another plus for the manufacturer is that the buttons are equipped with a tiny backlight, which allows you to hit the desired button in complete darkness, and at the same time does not distract in any way. The first button is the lamp on/off button. The next button is the color temperature switch button, warm 2800 Kelvin, cool 5500 Kelvin and mixed 4000 Kelvin. For me, the mixed temperature turned out to be the most optimal for work. And the last button with the sun icon is dimming mode, holding the lamp brightness drops. Release and press again, the brightness increases. If you look closely, the LEDs seem to be directed towards you and down. The tilt angle is approximately 45 degrees. But the opposite edge protects from glare, creating a kind of visor. Therefore, when installed correctly, the LEDs do not illuminate the display and do not blind the eyes, illuminating only the space in front of the monitor. The length of the lamp is 45 centimeters with a diameter of 22.5 millimeters. And the weight is 480 grams, but this is due to the massive mount. The part located on the back of the monitor is quite massive and is equipped with a rubber anti-slip pad. At the front there is a small tab that attaches to the front of the monitor. Since the monitor frames can be very thin, the tongue protrudes slightly, about 6 mm. It is also equipped with a rubber anti-slip pad. The tilt angle can be adjusted. I connect the power to the USB port of my laptop and do not use any power supplies. The maximum consumption is up to 0.7 ampere. If we talk about the memory of operating modes, then as long as the lamp is connected to the power supply, everything is saved. When turned on, the lamp remembers the selected glow temperature and the set brightness. In addition, you can set different brightness for each temperature. This is very convenient, for example, for night light mode and switching to the working backlight mode. If the power is turned off, the settings will be reset to default. The touch buttons are activated from the first touch and respond even to wet hands. My monitor is 23 inches, but the lamp's lighting is enough for both a large table and the entire space near it. The lights in the room are turned off, but the light from the lamp is enough to work at the computer and to search for things in the room. As you can see, the lamp does not illuminate the monitor screen. Even on the table you can discern a relatively clear edge of the light flux. The monitor is more likely to be illuminated by the reflection of the table. There is also no light in my eyes, the camera is at my eye level, but the angle of the lamp can be slightly adjusted. So I turned on the ceiling light. As you can see, the light from the lamp still interrupts it. But at the same time, the shadows become less harsh, and the lighting remains pleasant and comfortable for work. If you turn on the overhead light, the backlight only complements it and makes working more pleasant. And at night, so as not to disturb anyone nearby, it's also a great option, especially for watching the news or passing the next level in the game. When all attention is focused on the monitor and not on the table. This is what cold lighting looks like at maximum brightness 5500. I turn down the brightness. This is what the warm glow of 2800 looks like. I turn down the brightness. And for me the most optimal mode is mixed 4000 Kelvin. I turn down the brightness. The lamp is located 55 centimeters from the table. Let's look at the power of the luminous flux. Cold glow mode, maximum 215 lux. Minimum 24 lux. Warm glow mode, maximum 184 lux. Minimum 20 lux. Mixed mode, maximum 214 lux. Minimum 22 lux. Yes, you might say it's not enough, but this is in the absence of external lighting, completely at night. On a laptop, you need to take into account the thickness of the lid. If the lid is very thin, you will have to put something under it, since the lamp mount is designed for a minimum thickness of 8 mm. But the seller has an option from 5 to 40 mm of thickness. There is even a lot of lighting here, since the distance to the workspace is shorter. But let's change the brightness and everything falls into place. This is what it looks like to alternately change the color temperature at maximum brightness, and like this at minimum. But here, for each person and each place of work, there is a different lighting settings option. When you turn on the overhead light, cold color, warm color and mixed. I can't just recommend it for purchase, but I simply strongly recommend it, especially if you often sit at the monitor in the evening and at night. I also highly recommend it for teenagers, since sometimes they don't want to turn on the lights, but play games in the dark, which is not very good for their eyesight. The lamp completely fulfills its purpose, and in 2 years of ownership I have not noticed any problems. The light is of very high quality, there is no pulsation and, as the manufacturer claims, the harmful blue tint is eliminated. The overall color rendering index RA is 80, which is not bad. A small minus is the fastening tab to the front of the monitor. It is not very large, and if you hook the lamp with your hand, it may fall off, but if you simply adjust the operating modes or turn the lamp on and off, there are no problems, it stays on the monitor. And also pay attention, if you have a curved lens effect monitor, then I'm not sure that this lamp can be fixed on it. If necessary, the lamp can be used as an alternative emergency lighting, powered by a power bank or a laptop with a battery. I hope the video was useful to you and was able to reveal all the capabilities of this lamp. Please don't forget to like the video if you liked it and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss other interesting videos about smart and not so smart home systems. You will find all links to products in the description under the video. There is also a link to a Telegram group where you will find not only new products on the smart home system, but also promotional coupons and other communication and answers to questions. All the best to everyone, peaceful skies and goodness. Bye bye.